How many times have you tried to kill a fly or a mosquito and you just keep missing and then you just give up? How many times do you attempt to do something before you quit? Well, today we're going to learn how to keep trying in a successful way. Welcome to our Live a Legacy Network. Our intentions are to provide you with valuable information that will alter the trajectory of your life by creating new opportunities for you, your family, and your future. What exactly is Straight Talk with Ricky? It's the real deal, unedited, unfiltered truth about life and all the lessons that come with it. You can either learn them the easy way or the hard way. You decide. If you prefer the easy way, subscribe right now. Alrighty, so how many times do you wait for a mosquito to land or a bug is flying and you're trying to kill it and you're just waiting for it to land and it goes away and then you never kill it, right? So I've done that. So let me flip the coin. What if you waited for the right moment all the time for something to happen before you were to attempt to do something? So in this metaphor, I'm using a fly or an insect. You're waiting for it to do something before you are going to do something, which is try to kill it. So what if you didn't wait? What if while it's flying around you, you just try to go like this and try to catch it in between your hands? How many of us have done that? Right? I sure have. And guess what? I've killed many of mosquitoes. I've killed many of flying bugs that way. And what I learned from that was that even though I wasn't sure if my attempt was going to be successful, I knew that if I kept attempting more and more, it would increase the likelihood of me having the result that I wanted. And it's true. You could even, if there's mosquitoes flying all around you, you could easily close your eyes and just go like this. And if you do it 10 times, I promise you, you're probably going to have a good result. You're going to kill at least one, right? So what are you preventing? What are you waiting for? The right moment before you take action because you don't believe it's the right time. It could be in work. It could be in relationships. It could be in, making a life decision, moving away from your hometown. Whatever that is, I don't know for you. But I've had those feelings in all those instances, right? If you're going to get a new job, if you're moving, deciding if you want to be friends with somebody. I mean, I get it. Listen, I get it. Today's world, it's very difficult to meet new people, to have genuine conversations with people, now so more than ever. It's, where we're not being in a social environment because of the coronavirus. We need to find new ways to connect with people. Even on our phone, when we see a call from from an unknown number, a lot of times, I don't answer, and you probably don't either. Sometimes if you're in sales, you want to answer because it could mean that there's a possible new client. However, most of the time when we don't know who's calling us, we'd rather just not even take the chance because we probably are assuming it's a cold caller, somebody trying to sell us something, or some kind of scam, or some kind of something. So we're pre-programmed now that way to assume that any unsolicited attempts of communication are not in our best interest. They're not for us. They're not for our benefit. They're for the other person's benefit. And there's some truth to be said with that because it's happening. It does happen throughout the world. However, we need to be creative. We need to find ways to be courageous and to be vulnerable and to learn how to take chances, take a little bit of risk, try something new, right? So that is the message of today is, when is the last time you tried something new? When is the last time you drove to work a different way? When is the last time that you went to the movies by yourself or went to a restaurant by yourself? So when is the last time you tried something new at all in your life? Maybe you went on a trip by yourself, right? And I know this is complicated in today's time, but I just want you to think about that. Forget about today. Think about it in your past. In your past, how many times have you, on your own, decided that you were going to do something that you've never ever done before? Okay? Great. So think about that. Now, let me ask you, what was it? What was it that you did for the first time ever? How did it feel? What did you learn? How did that help you in making decisions on how to take actions in the future? See, all of this is programming in our mind. All of this is helping us to receive some kind of a result. If it's negative or positive, we decide whether we're going to take those actions again in the future based upon our experience. Makes sense, right? Why not? Of course. That's how we learn and we grow. We touch the stove, we get burned. We don't want to touch the stove anymore. However, you should understand there's other surfaces that look like a stove that are not the same as a stove that you should try to touch, knowing that you're probably going to get a different result. It's not always going to be the same. It's a different stove, it's a different place, maybe it's not on, maybe it is on, right? So there's a lot of filtering of information that comes through every experience. And that's what we need to help us grow, to help us learn, and to help us be comfortable being in a vulnerable position where we need to take a little risk. We need to be courageous. We need to understand that there's a little voice inside of us that is warning us, but we can't be afraid to try new things because variety is the spice of life. And I know that that's been used in a lot of different other ways, but it's true. When I say variety, I mean something new, something different. So I promise you, you will learn as you attempt new things. You will grow, and you just might find that you meet your future partner, your future spouse. You might learn that you try a new sport that you love. You might learn that you try computer technology that you're passionate about. And you want to make that your career. So there's so many positive rewards that come with trying something new that I believe at some point in our lives, I don't know, when we get older, we get stuck in a little comfortable rut where we do what we know is going to produce the results that we like. And maybe they're not the best results ever, but we're, okay with it. It's all right. I don't want to put myself at risk. This is okay. It's the status quo. It's being a little mediocre, but, I'm just going to go with the flow, right? The worst thing you can do, for a little bit maybe, but for long term, it's not going to help you grow. You're not going to benefit in the long term from doing the same thing that you've always done. So get out there, try something new, get a result, understand what does it feel like, how does that help you grow, help you learning more every day, and take that and put it in your journal and learn how to grow from all of your experiences. So get out your calendar, get on the computer, find something that's going on. Find something that's going on you've never done before, put it on your calendar, and make it happen. Maybe it's even a new app or something on the internet that you want to try, a new podcast or a new something, right? Get out there and try something new, okay? Come back and report to me how that felt. Write down in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, subscribe, and click on the bell. Like and share with 3 people you think will also benefit from this game-changing message. Connect with me. All my social media links are below in the description. We welcome and reply to all comments. So please share your comments below and please let us know what topic interests you the most. On your left is another video from this playlist. On the right is a popular video from a similar playlist. And you can subscribe by clicking in the middle. Now, get out there and learn something new. Remember to enjoy your day and be sure to touch people's lives in a positive way.